Hey kids, it's me, Dad, and we're going to take a look at Fighting Fantasy Legends and determine if it's worth the $9.99 price tag in 5432 and 01. So, anybody who knows me knows that I am a sucker for nostalgia bait games such as Fighting Fantasy. Just in case you're not aware, it was a series of books in which you would read until you came up to a decision. That decision might be go down the hallway, sneak past the troll, fight the troll. And based on what decision you made, you would turn to that page of the book and roll dice or flip a coin. And then based on that outcome, you would have to go to another page. So if you won the battle or you successfully snuck past him, you'd turn to a different page than if you failed. Usually if you failed at sneaking, you would end up going to the battle page, and if you failed at battle, you'd go to the dead page, at which point you would then have to start the book over again. So yeah, that's skill. Ooh. Let's not trade life points for luck. But as a barbarian. Now, what's interesting about this, you can choose hardcore mode, which means if you're dead, you're dead. You start over, just like you were supposed to in the books. Most of the time, all we would do is dog-ear the page that... dog-ear a page before a decision, go do the decision, and if we failed, we'd just go back to the page and make a different one. This game is exactly that. There's reading, there's dice rolling. Yeah, let's go up to Silverton. We are playing as Baldar, the Stranger. Yep. Yep, okay, we're just getting through this. Now, I love the look of this game. It is truly nostalgia baity. That actually sounds a little family unfriendly. Yes, I know I can. And essentially, you come up to this path, and you are on your way to that destination. So, you select which way you want to go, and you start moving. This is... engage your... Okay. We're here to see Nicodemus. I happen to know that. I have gold. Okay. Let's go 5. Damn it. I have been taken away into a cell. Okay. We're going to ignore him. Search the cell. That allows us out. So, as you can tell, I've actually played this game a fair amount. At least this intro part. So that I actually know what is going on. Oh, geez. Let's turn down game volume there a little bit. And we're going to take our weapon. A basic sword. And then 2 jailers. Yep, I know. We're 2-star jailers. Okay, fight. Fight. So, there we go. We roll the dice. We succeeded 3 times. They've got 6 hit points. Oh no, they did 2 points of damage. Drat. There we go. And as you continue on in the adventure... Oh, I've got to fight this other... You would think with 12 dice. I seem to be stuck in a rut. A rut, I tell you. Okay, yep, that got rid of them. Okay, there we go. And we are going to upgrade our skill. We are barbarian. That actually adds another fist to that dice. It's an interesting way of putting it. So we've got a better chance of hitting on that dice now. And we get gold. We get, yep. Now we have a pass where we can travel safely through the city. And we're just on our way. This is truly a lot of kind of, you might think boring, but the decisions you make and what you do, it's stressful. Okay. We'll go up through Market Street. Oh, look at that. We have a herbalist over to the left. We're going to go there. See if we can buy something to replenish our stamina. Let's ask about the herbs. Healing mixture. Excellent. So now we have that. We will go on ahead and use that. Brings us back up to health, which is always good. And we move forward. One of the interesting things about this game happens to be it is touchscreen capable. So if you're playing in handheld mode on the couch while the wife is watching cooking channels or trying to come up with suggestions for how to redo the house, you've got something you can do, and it's not controller based. You can slap it into that faux leather Legend of Zelda sleeve and make it look like, hey, you're just surfing your tablet or whatever. Yes, we will approach the house. Why? Because I want to. Test my luck. I'm sorry, I always hear the voices from Mortal Kombat, and the dog thought twice. Whenever, test your strength. We're going to force that door open. Oh, that wasn't very successful. Drat, I failed. Grr. Arg. Okay, so they interject these little quest points or event points. We are not going to try the sewage water. Actually, I have no idea what it is. Okay, what do we have? Clock Street, Market Street, and a crowd of people are cheering loudly. Yes, I guess we didn't have a choice. They are tormenting some poor soul. He's in the stockade. So left or right, flip a coin. We'll go left. No, right. Sure. Which song? Cunnlewort Cavern. Oh, drat. We could have recovered 2 stamina there, but we didn't. The Serenaded. Yes, okay. The man selling weapons. Let's try. A throwing knife. Yes, take. And a rope. That might be helpful. And certainly we will buy a lantern as well. Okay. We have bought everything he had to offer. You may eat some of the food if you pay 1 gold piece. Okay, we don't need to replenish any stamina at this point. So here we are. Yes, we're going to go into the door. So, graphically, game is got a very appealing look to it. Sure, we'll sit in the chair. What the hell? You notice something slither across the floor, and before you can get to your feet, you see half light that you are encircled by 6 snakes, each a meter long. We're going to attack. The snakes inflict double damage due to their poisonous attack. Oh, dear God, no. Roll the dice. Oh, we needed more than one. Drat. And he just hit us for 2. Come on. There we go. That's what we needed the first time. So, yeah, there's this random luck that you encounter here. Okay, I happen to know this is where we find Sir Nicodemus, which is where we're going to wrap up this. Because there's not really much more to this game outside of the excellent stories that are told during it. The graphics are good. Controls are simple. I love the inclusion of touchscreen. So when you're playing in handheld mode, you can just play without the controllers. And it really is more of a visual novel than it is a hardcore game. But if, like me, you grew up reading this type of book, you know exactly what I'm talking about with the flipping back and forth between good outcomes and bad outcomes, or having to theoretically start all over, but you dog-eared the page where you made the wrong decision. Sometimes you would end up on dead-end paths, and you don't know where that path originated from. And so you would have to restart the book. So, Fighting Fantasy Legends ticks those nostalgia boxes for me in a modern format. And I just can't help but think there is a lot of value in revisiting this style of game, of replayability. It's there. You discover different ways through. You actually build out like a Critterpedia of stuff that you've had to fight. It's kind of got this oddly rich gameplay. Oh no, I've got a cursed luck die. So that means the luck die now has an X on it. If I roll that X, no matter how many other cloverleafs I roll, it is a fail. It's an automatic 1. It's 2 wild dogs. You must fight them one at a time. Okay, fine. Be that way. Roll the dice. Oh, God. But yes, as you'd imagine, the more and more you level up, the more and more you play, the easier it is to defeat the enemies because you get more successfuls. And actually, I would like to upgrade skill again. Okay, so that dice is now a 50-50 shot. I do wish you could spread successes out amongst the various dice, but it does require you to upgrade one completely, and then you move on to the second. I mean, not horrible, but still. So I talked about a Critterpedia. So you can see the creatures that you've defeated and how far complete you are. There's a lot to do in this game. Now, $9.99. I would prefer if it was closer to $5.99 or $4.99. That said, for the graphics and artwork and replay value and just kind of this calming aspect of gameplay, it's not a bad value, but that's the only place where I think it really suffers. So, it may not be for everybody. It definitely hits me in the nostalgias. I'm going to give it a 91 point fist on the scale. That point fist depends on whatever the hell I happen to roll. And tell you that if you think this is kind of something interesting and different that you'd like to try, I would recommend it highly. If, on the other hand, what you've seen doesn't impress you or doesn't seem like it would be fun, that you're probably right and you shouldn't buy the game. So, that's it for this week. Do I think it's worth it? Yes. Your value may vary. So, bye-bye. So, here's a video and a subscribe link. Make sure to subscribe, ring the bell, like, comment, all that goodness. Thank you.